Hello guys, and welcome to another stream, and today we are returning to the Pink Puff once again with Kirby 64. Might need to turn down the game audio a little bit, because it might be a little loud, but today, Anton Retro is joining me.
Hello.
Yeah, and he recently was featured in a game called Anton Blast, which was which is a spiritual successor to Wario Land. Yeah.
I had to keep quiet for a long time.
Yeah. How does it feel being like Wario?
It feels very very interesting, I guess. I never expected the game to exist, but I guess it does, so.
Yeah, I just think it's funny, a funny coincidence that it's called, Anton Blast, or in that other one it's called, Anton Ball.
I heard about Anton Ball, I heard about that, but I was like, I remember seeing some reviews or something about the game, I was like, I don't know, but this, though, like, that, Anton Blast looks really cool. I want to play the demo. Apparently there's a demo out.
Yeah,
check it out.
And it's coming to Switch too, so I'm really excited about that.
They're targeting that as like their main platform, which is cool.
Oh lord, that Kirby in the corner. Oh yeah, it's a part of the epic layout that I have. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cursed Kirby thing, yo, I like that. It's like on stockclipartpng.com or something.
Yeah.
Wait, so have you played Kirby 64 before?
This is my first time playing it. This is
your first time? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually the only game in the Dark Matter trilogy that I haven't played.
Oh, that's cool, yeah. Yeah, honestly, this game, I really like how the camera is. Like,
yeah, that's really cool.
A lot of people are like, you know, I feel like Star Allies, Return of Dreamland, they kind of went back a step by making everything on this, like, plane of existence. Like, there's nothing to, like, the world, you know? Like, you just see a background, but, like,
yeah.
So, it's not integrated. But this is where you see that path, and you have also, like, you have the depth. So I think it works really well. So, it's actually really cool. And, the way that you can, like, combine abilities is really cool.
Yeah.
That's that one aspect I hope they bring back one day.
Yeah, I feel like they're always doing interesting ways of kind of upgrading the copy abilities.
Like they did it with Forgotten Land in that way.
Yeah.
I think I prefer this way because it's more like you're exploring how the different ones. You know, it's a bit more element of surprise, whereas the you know, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is more about.
That was a really short mini boss.
And stuff. Yeah. It has a really short one. So, I guess I should say the second Alex says that this was my favorite Kirby game. Singing the Pikachu fan says, I only played Kirby games made by Sakurai. Well, I mean, didn't he help in this game? Isn't this the last game he actually helped out with? Right?
Yeah, actually, it was Air Ride.
Yeah, Air Ride, yeah, because I watched Channel Kirby's video, he said that, but this is like the last mainline game that I guess he helped out with, but who knows how much to an extent he actually...
well, actually, it had a different director. Sakurai voiced DDD.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is actually the first game where he voiced DDD, because he does voice DDD in Smash.
Somewhere, but... Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Okay, I didn't get into the right enemy there, but
Yeah, it's cool to see this game finally on Switch Online.
Yeah.
I guess the last N64 game we have left is Pokemon Snap. That's the last one from what they've announced. After that is who knows what's next, you know? That's why, you know, the rumors of the GBA stuff and the Game Boy stuff, I think that's probably the next, like, thing, because, you know, they, like, what else N64 games do they really have? Like, they have the Pokemon Stadium games, right? They've got Wave Race 64, Mario Party titles, like, and then Smash Bros. But like, they're kind of running out, you know? Like, they've done a lot of them so far. That like they've got they're running out of the major titles. I know you've also got Banjo-Tooie, Perfect Dark, and like that.
I do feel
Actually, I don't think they'll put Perfect Dark because that's. But like, Probably GoldenEye. That's more likely.
Yeah. I do think they
But-
could put the Mario Party games, even though they're similar to, even though Superstars is pretty similar to them, I still think there's a possibility we could get them.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2,
I mean,
and
you're
3.
paying for the subscription thing. It's not like they're saying, oh yeah, you can't play that too. You know, like I think they'll probably do it at some point, but we have very few games left. Like what we could do, they could do Excite Bike 64, Pilot Wing 64,
Yeah.
1080 snowboarding,
Wave
but,
Race.
like, yeah, Wave Race would be cool.
Actually, I'm gonna go through this level one more time because I missed the
Oh, yeah.
shard.
I like the cutscenes in the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like Kirby has always had like really good cutscenes. Like they're always ahead of its, like ahead of their time, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, but the N64 thing is definitely running out of games. It's like, you know, they have Pokemon Stadium as well, and I think those would be cool because they have mini games. You know, they have like
Yeah.
64, like the 4-player mini games. But I mean, other than that, like, you also have Donkey Kong 64 as well.
Yeah.
And Diddy Kong Racing does that too. Banjo-Tooie, you know, there's a lot of games that they can put on, but like in terms of what they've shown, they're like the list is getting way smaller now, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see like maybe they'll announce the next platform instead since they're like practically done with everything. Because the N64 library isn't like that big, right?
Yeah, there's
So-
only, I think there's less than 300 games, I believe.
Yeah, and then obviously the first party offerings are reflect that, they're smaller, right? So
Yeah.
there are way more like SNES and NES games compared. So I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting to see what they do next. So I think we at the June Direct or whatever, probably going to do some sort of announcement of like maybe Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and be like, oh, Game
There
Boy
it
games
is.
are coming first, and then we'll have Game Boy Advance games later on or something, because I think that'd be pretty cool for them to do that. So
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully they go ahead and do that. You know what's actually really cool about Kirby 64? It has almost like a widescreen aspect ratio because of the bottom part.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool how the I guess the HUD, it allows the game to be like stretched easily and retain its like look. So that's pretty cool.
Oh. For some reason, I accidentally throw abilities instead of like actually throwing them into an enemy. I still have to get used to that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like it's a bit
Yeah.
weird 'cause sometimes you can like can get rid of the power up, which is annoying.
Yeah.
See, Dennis says, I've been watching a lot of Multiverses gameplay and yelling you right now, we're the best Tom and Jerry player ever. Oh,
You
yeah,
know-
I've seen the trailer of that.
You know,
It's-
I think it's really weird that it isn't coming to Switch. Like,
I don't know why they do that. They're just kind of like,
because isn't that the platform where most
people-
people play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? I mean, like,
yeah.
it seems like it because like it's like obviously
they're
Smash
really,
Bros is on the Switch.
Yeah, their demographic would be on there. I mean, why not put it on? Like, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl put it on there, so. And obviously, you
Yeah.
got Smash Bros, right? So that's. I don't know why they're not capitalizing on that, but okay, I guess. But have you seen that? There's like that one trailer where it's like.
Oh yeah, that trailer is
so
really
The
cool.
animated one. Yeah. Can't believe Ultra Instinct Shaggy became a reality.
Yeah.
He's canon, I guess. From a meme to reality. If only Nintendo did that. I feel like that would be.
I
good
feel like
and
Nintendo
bad.
like occasionally does little things like that, but
Yeah.
the way Kirby becomes like a light bulb like that reminds me of Forgotten Land.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that Multiverses isn't coming to Switch. But speaking of what's coming to Switch, like there's the Fall Guys is coming to Switch.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I bought the game on PC. Like, luckily I didn't buy it for full price. I bought it for like pretty much close, like a bit lower than half price. So, because I wanted to play the game, it was a while ago. Luckily I didn't pay full price on that, but have you played Fall Guys before?
Yes, yeah, I was actually into it back in 2020.
Yeah. It's interesting that they're making. I kind of knew they were gonna make it free to play.
I have the refrigerator ability. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, maybe that's where they got the idea for like the vending machine. Most likely, right?
Yeah.
Honestly though, it's strange that Fall Guys wasn't free to begin with, since the game literally has like a store inside where you can buy stuff. So I don't know, I feel like that's how it should have been to begin with.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been more popular if they did it like that from the beginning.
And they're also removing it on Steam now too, so that's kind of annoying. Luckily now I have it on Steam because I bought it there, but I don't know. It should have been like that to begin with. Like Rocket League made the same Switch, and it was also bought by Epic, so
yeah,
it's pretty cool that they managed to make it free. Because I was like, oh, I wanted to play it on Switch, but I don't want to pay like for it. So and it'd be cost saving everything, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited when that launches. So yeah, I hope they have like a Mario skin, like how there's like the car skin in Rocket League.
Yeah.
You can play as Cario. I hope they add Fall Guy Mario.
I know I'm gonna die again here, but it's kind of annoying how you don't see see the stars after the you already got that area, because I'm trying to get that one shard here. Guess I kind of have to guess where it is. Or go back to the level.
Oh, I see, yeah. So she says, I do want to try Rocco when he comes out.
Oh wait, did I already collect it? Here, I'm just gonna try again here.
Yeah, they added a Hugh Neutron to to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Seeing on the Pikachu says, "Are you guys making your final purchases on the eShop?" Oh, you mean like the Wii U and 3DS one? Well, you see, I kind of don't need to. But do you know why, Reese?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. It's not necessary.
Yeah. We'll let you make the assumption.
Yeah, there's various reasons. Although I guess I don't have the Wii U store accounted for yet. I still have to do that, but I've got the 3DS accounted for, so that's fine. Yeah, because at least then if I don't buy a game, I won't regret it. I'd be like, oh no, I didn't buy that. So. Yeah, I like that Ninja Star ability, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that forest level. It's so cool with like the background and everything.
Yeah, it looks really
nice.
The
way they did the lighting, like the way they did with the shading and stuff, it's really cool. They did a good job with it. So. Yeah, but I love the camera system. Like that's something that like I'm glad like Forgotten Land takes that, from this game, So that's really cool. I wonder if they'd ever remake 64.
Yeah, I feel like a remake of this game would be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
But it is interesting, though. You have to use the D-pad. Well, actually, on Switch Online, though, how does that work? Can you not use the analog stick? Or...
No, you can only use the,
Okay. The D-pad, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. I guess they don't have an option to, like, remap buttons like the Wii U did.
Speaking of, 1 week... Oh, yeah! 1 week for, 1 week until Pac-Man Museum Plus. I'm really excited about that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And the funny thing about that game is that it comes out on my mom's birthday, and my mom's favorite game
yeah.
is Pac-Man.
Cool.
She actually really likes Pac-Man, so we're gonna play that when it comes out.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, it's cool that they're...
Oh, the boss theme for this one sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, I really like the Adeline. I think it's
Yeah.
a pretty cool character. Because, like, there's no other, like, human characters in, like, the Kirby universe, right?
Yeah.
So... And I had, like, a theory, or maybe, like, a lore theory that could be really interesting. Like, what if Adeline is from the Forgotten Land?
Yeah,
And,
that's...
got dragged out into like a different dimension when she like she was like there were like other people that like I don't know, like it could be like a theory like that where she went through like another portal by accident, or something happened where she ended up in Dreamland's universe instead. So,
Yeah,
like, that could be a really interesting like concept.
And I have a theory for Shiver Star, because that has like, is it? I feel like a lot of people were comparing, like, Forgotten Land to that world, and I feel like they said in Forgotten Land that people have gone to basically expanded to different planets and different things like that, and have settled different. I feel like they said that somewhere in Forgotten Land. But they just left that one planet that you're on in Forgotten Land, so I wonder if Shiver Star was another planet that they were on.
Yeah, maybe there were like multiple planets that
Or yeah, like Shiver Star was, well, I mean, it looks like Earth, so it could have been Earth, and then Forgotten Land could have been another planet, possibly. Like, after Earth got destroyed, they moved to the Forgotten Land, and then after the Forgotten Land got destroyed, they moved to another planet. That's like my theory for that.
Interesting, yeah.
Or there were different, like, or maybe there were either like different universes or different, yeah, actually another theory I have that they actually take place in like different universes, or dimensions, kind of like the multiverse. Like everything has to be the multiverse nowadays, but
yeah.
yeah, but basically it's just a multiverse version of Shiver Star.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Maybe there's, like, different multiverses and stuff. Which would complicate the lore heavily, but...
I feel like everything is a multiverse nowadays. There's no Spider-Man No Way Home, there's Multiverses, there's, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. What else is there that's multiverse? Technically Super Paper Mario is, but that released, like, 15 years ago now.
Yeah, everything has a multiverse. And now it's like the Mario multiverse, the Legend of Zelda multiverse, like, or like whatever complex timeline that is.
Oh yeah, I think this is DDD.
So yeah.
The fact that the enemies move out from the other platforms that you can't access because of like the plane that you're on, it kind of reminds me of the 3DS games, since they kind of had like the 3DS games kind of had a little depth to them.
Yeah, like Robobot has a camera, like it kind of moves, but it's not like that much as 64. where it has that kind of depth and stuff.
Yeah.
With the like there are some certain elements in 64 that like kind of do it differently, where they make the camera move like more dynamic, and like that's the thing, like when you go through the castle, it looks like an actual castle, you know, like
Yeah.
In other Kirby games, it kind of just, it's more like New Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
where it's like things just kind of exist because they have to for level design, not because it's like a world. But obviously, Kirby and the Forgotten Land isn't like that, right? So
Yeah, I feel like Forgotten Land did take like a few things from this game.
yeah, even like some of the power-up designs are very similar to how they like functioned in this game. So yeah.
Okay, I'll have to come back to the shards here, so... Oh, there's one up here. I feel like the shards in this game remind me more of the collectibles in the newer games rather than the collectibles in Dreamland 2 and 3. Because, well, I mean, even though you need them to unlock the final boss, there's like 3 of them in each level, and the way they're hidden kind of reminds me of how collectibles are hidden in the new games. So yeah, I feel like that was kind of a precursor to how like the newer games handle collectibles, rather than an expansion of how Dreamland 2 and Dreamland 3 do collectibles.
Yeah, for sure. God, they took as much inspiration from this because like the environments are really interesting.
Yeah.
So. I like the art style they did with Forgotten Land. I really liked how everything looks a lot more
Oh
like,
yeah, this one's
realistic.
cool. This one
So.
I have like a flame sword now.
Oh yeah, that's a cool weapon.
Actually, I wonder if I can go back to that other shard with this. Because I know I missed one because I couldn't reach it. Because I think I can go back. I know I'm kind of backtracking here, but I think... I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, I finished my top 10 Nintendo Switch games video. It was so annoying to make. I had to make so much footage for that.
Yeah, I feel like with videos that you have, when you talk about a lot of games, sometimes it's annoying when you have to like make footage for like a ton of different games.
Yeah, but you see, like the thing is, I had 5 honorable mentions I put, so essentially it was 15 games. But I talked about them like to like a pretty good depth. So, yeah, it was a pretty big video, but it came out pretty well, so I'm happy with that. I put Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and 2 in the video. So, I put them both.
You know, the flame sword just kind of reminds me of something you'd see out of Xenoblade, but like a very primitive version of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a Pyrus sword, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
a slightly scuffed version.
Imagine how Xenoblade, like, imagine if Xenoblade was created. I know there's like the other Xeno series, but imagine if
there's the Xeno Saga
yeah,
or whatever.
imagine if there was a Xenoblade 64. Like, imagine if it existed like much earlier.
Yeah, imagine if they were doing that.
I think that
like.
that would be an interesting like demake idea.
Yeah, that could be very interesting. I don't know if I could make that, but that maybe someone could make that. That'd be pretty cool.
I know a lot of people have made Earthbound 64 concepts.
Yeah. Wait, have you seen that? Have you seen that misplaced thing? That like Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening ripoff.
Oh
thing?
yeah, I've seen
Oh
that.
my! I mean, oh yeah. I mean, I think you the one that like you retweeted it or something.
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
why I
that's a
saw
blatant
it.
rip-off of Link's Awakening.
Oh my goodness! Some people are like defending it. I'm just like, okay, if you took them side by side, they look the same. Okay, at first glance, no one would be able to tell the difference. So, I don't know. I find it a bit weird, but like, why does it look so similar? Why isn't it more like unique?
Yeah,
It
like
just
I feel
looks
like
more,
they
like,
could have at
boring.
least, yeah, they could have at least changed some of the assets. Like if they wanted to make a game like that.
Like the art style's fine. Like there are games that like I've seen concepts for like, you know, Earthbound in that style, but they'll always look a little bit more interesting. I think that's the problem. It just, as well, the game just doesn't have any soul to it. They just kind of borrowed that art style to be like, oh yeah, let's make something, but like it doesn't clearly have any vision of what it wants to be. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't really like the idea of it. It just looks too...
I really like
It's
the
too,
boss
like,
music in this
boring,
game, like the
so.
main boss music.
Yeah, the music is so
Yeah.
good in Kirby 64. I mean, I feel like that the Dark Matter saga is like... The music is so good.
Yeah, and especially Kirby 64.
Yeah. Like, Kirby's Dream Land 3 is amazing. Like, you know what's really sad? I've seen reviews of Kirby 64 from, like, the early 2000s, right? And they're always like, 2D game is bad.
Yeah, I feel like that was a lot of the mindset at the time. Like,
that
oh
was the
yeah,
mindset of a lot of those
yeah, if
people.
it isn't 3D, it's outdated.
Yeah, like, Dreamland 3 came out in, like, I think 1996, 97. So, like, obviously 3D at that point was, you know, pretty... like much like the future. So even that game, there were a lot of reviews that were like, this game is too dated, or there's a lot of games like that where they're really good, but because of technology of what they thought the future would be, it, you know, even though the game is good, it's not their perception of what they like. It's really weird. So you end up having these reviews where it's like, Kirby's a 2D game in 2003. Horrible, or like 2000 that was like a review where someone played it in 2003.
I wanted to say, speaking of the music, the music in Rockstar is really good, the level, because
yeah,
it actually kind of reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie a little bit, like especially the trumpet that they use, or the trumpet MIDI sound effect that they use. I think that sounds a lot like Banjo-Kazooie. Obviously it does still have the Kirby feel, but I just feel like it kind of, it just gives... It sounds like a mixture of Kirby and Banjo-Kazooie, like the vibe that it gives me.
Yeah, I think it uses the same sound font as Super Smash Brothers. This game. I think it's the exact same sound font because, well, how made both games, right? But it uses the same sound font, but also it has like the same... You can see the same sounds in Kirby's Dream Land 3. It's like the same like sounds and stuff. So
yeah, it's basically kind of like an upgraded version of Kirby Dream Land 3's soundtrack. This part specifically sounds a lot like Banjo-Kazooie.
yeah,
Like the
like the sword. So cool.
Then there was another song. There was another song that reminded me a lot of Earthbound. I think it was Ripple Star. The jazz one. That reminded me a lot of
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I guess Hal did help out with Earthbound, right? Oh my
Yeah.
God, but yeah. A lot of people, there's like a big misconception that people are like, oh, this game is in 3D. Like,
yeah.
Channel Kirby, he pointed that out.
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah, like,
think
yeah,
this game is in 3D.
yeah, like people bring up that, like, Kirby 64. Actually, Kirby 64 was actually. Let me do an impression. Actually, Kirby 64 was the first 3D Kirby game. Channel Kirby, you're wrong.
Yeah, like, what's it called? I saw, I think it was a bunch of reactions
Insert
to
the
Kirby
nerd
64.
emoji.
Yeah. I think it was actually like.
Because it's actually it's a 2D game. It's like
in
even
a 3D
yeah.
world. Like I remember I saw like some reactions to Kirby 64 to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. People are like, "Oh, the last 64 or last 3D one was like 20 years ago." And
Yeah.
no, it was not.
It's the first ever 3D controlling Kirby game or mainline.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of people that like haven't played the game. They kind of just see that like, oh, it's a 3D-ish one, not that they've actually played it, you know.
Cue nerd Pac-Man, or that nerd
Yeah.
Paper Mario sprite that I made.
Yeah.
Because of course I made that.
Yeah, it's yeah, I like that video. He kind of went through a lot of stuff that people always kind of misconception, you know.
A lot of people say that this doesn't look like it looks bad graphically for the Nintendo 64, but I actually think it looks pretty good.
This game looks really good.
I think it looks good for the Nintendo 64. Because Kirby's model actually looks like
it has almost lighting to the environments and stuff, right? Which is kind of hard to do on the system. Like honestly, if people are saying, "Oh, N64 games look bad," I'm just like the PS1 games look absolutely horrible. Like there are exceptions like Final Fantasy VII, but that used pre-render backgrounds, right? Because the PS1 is a weaker system, right, with visuals.
Yeah.
So like some of those games look really bad on the PS1.
Yeah, the PS1 could hold more storage, but it was
yeah, I think the CPU was closer to a 32-bit system.
Yeah, the DS is actually kind of similar to how the
PS1
was, yeah. Because notice how on PlayStation 1, there's actually a lot more 2D games on there.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more 2D titles on there. Like, Final Fantasy VII technically uses, like, 2D backgrounds, right? Even though, like, all the character models and stuff are rendered in 3D.
Okay, this visual effect is really weird. I'm not sure if it's intended to look like that, but it looks like the pyramids in the background are floating, and it looks kind of off. I'm not sure if it was originally like that or not, but that's just kind of weird. Or maybe it was. I'm not sure if it was a glitch or not, but I just thought that looked a little weird.
I'm watching it right now. That may be incorrect. I wonder. There must be another part behind that. Right? Like, I'm watching it right now. It must be that there's supposed to be a piece behind it, but it's not there.
I'm gonna go back and get the shards that I mentioned later.
I remember how bad, like, the emulation was. It was horrible when it launched. So I'm glad that they managed to...
The game is running well, and everything does look good. That was just a little weird. I'm not sure if that was, like, a visual glitch or something.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. It's like maybe it's missing like a fog effect or something.
Oh, that's cool. There's actually kind of like a drill thing. It kind of reminds me of Kirby and the Forgotten Land with the drill ability.
Yeah. I like the spinning cactus guys.
I feel like this game in Kirby Star Ally, this game in Kirby's Dream Land 3 is kind of like, I feel like it's kind of similar to the situation of Kirby Star Allies and Forgotten Land, because Kirby's Dream Land 3, I feel like 2D was kind of considered safe at the time, because it was like when the Nintendo 64 was first starting out, and every game was going into 3D, so I feel like they were kind of playing it a little safe by not making a Nintendo 64 game at the time, which is kind of similar to how Star Allies was. Like, it was kind of playing it safe for Kirby, but they're both, like, I mean, like, even, I didn't really like Star Allies that much, but Kirby's Dream Land 3 was pretty good.
Yeah.
But both Kirby 64 and Forgotten Land were definitely we're definitely kind of big steps up for the series.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad that they went with a more ambitious thing after they did Star Allies, because Star Allies
Yeah.
just felt very like, oh, here's an HD game. You
Yeah.
know, it's not bad. Like people, I find the game is okay. Like it's not
Yeah.
like the worst thing in existence, like some people say. But you know, it's fine enough. Like it's playable. So
Yeah.
but yeah, like I'm really interested to see how they go with another like another 3D Kirby game after Forgotten Land. Like, what's their next kind of thing that they're planning to do? You know, like what are they gonna do from there? Because if they go back and just like, I think what they should do, I think they should remaster some of the older Kirby games.
Like this one, for example. I feel like
Yeah.
a remake of this game would work really well. And imagine if they even did like a reimagining of this game and actually have it playable in 3D.
Oh yeah. Actually, hold on a second.
Why is Star Allies getting worse reputation than Crafted World? I actually like Crafted World. I feel like Crafted World was actually more like interesting and everything than Kirby Star Allies. Like, Kirby Star Allies, I mean, I personally don't really like it that much, but I can understand why. Like with yeah, I can understand why some people say it's good, but I didn't really like it that much. Crafted World though, I feel like it has more original ideas to it. Like they have that whole kind of 2.5D thing, almost like this game has, but you can actually kind of it's more of like a mechanic. Okay, I fell down again. Okay. I know it's a pretty unpopular opinion, but I actually liked Crafted World more than Woolly World. I just think it I feel like I feel like Woolly World I really like the art style, but I feel like Crafted World, I feel like it was a little more unique, I guess. Well, they both were, but
Yeah, I haven't completed Crafted World. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
yeah, I can understand why a lot of people don't like it as much as Woolly World, but I actually really liked it because I'm not sure if you've heard, but I feel like there's a lot of original ideas that they had with the game.
Yeah, like I do like some of the like the way it, like the camera works. Like it's more like Kirby 64. Whereas like actual like environments that I feel like the game is kind of forgotten about, and a lot of people talk about it. So yeah. Let's see.
Oh wait, that instantly kills you? I didn't know that. That like I stood on this one platform and it just went all the way up. I didn't know that like instantly killed you. That was weird.
I'm excited when they decompile Kirby 64.
Oh, they're doing that too with this game. I know they're doing it with Paper
Yeah.
Mario, but that would be cool for this game. Because it would actually be
Let's
playable
see.
on 3DS. Well, if someone ported it to 3DS. Same with
I don't know how much it's done, but it's been worked on. Let's see. I don't know how like what the progress is, but seems like it's been stuff has been going on with it, so that's cool. Yeah, what's it called Paper Mario is actually going pretty well.
yeah.
Like there's a website that says the progress.
Oh yeah, I saw that website.
So far it's 68% complete. So it's getting there.
Yeah.
And they've been working on it for 2 years, so yeah, we've got 2 years and pretty much. But it seemed that they started working on it a lot in like late 2020, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Imagine we could make mods and stuff.
Yeah, that would be really cool. They're actually already making some mods for Paper Mario 64. Like there's someone is actually recreating the Sticker Star beta in like one of the chapters of their mod, which is really cool.
Oh, that I think I seen that somewhere, or like it was just like some elements of that beta, like that card room. That's pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. You could like port the game to anything once it's decompilable.
Yeah, or anything that could run it at least.
Yeah, you can put on 3DS, you can put on Switch, PC. You have a ray tracing. Because everything has to have ray tracing.
Oh, nice! You can
Like
you can play as DDD in this section. I think that's cool.
Like I know there was the 3DS decomp, but actually though I know there was Zelda decomp, but there hasn't been much about it though. Like I've seen some videos.
I really hope they do that with Paper Mario because I think that would be amazing. Play Paper Mario 64 on the 3DS.
Yeah, I want to see if they did the same.
I feel like that would be
Ocarina of Time 64.
And then once like if someone makes like a mod of like the Sticker Star beta and everything with Paper Mario 64, that would like be the closest you could get to actually like playing like a an older version of Sticker Star that was actually like the E3 2010 beta, even though it would be Paper Mario 64. I think that would be really cool. Because it's like a lot easier to mod Paper Mario 64 than it is the mod Sticker Star. So
yeah, for sure. It'd be pretty cool. And then maybe eventually once we get all these N64 decompilations, maybe we'll get some GameCube ones. It'd be pretty cool.
Though I think it would be a little harder to get GameCube games to run on a 3DS. Actually, I'm not sure.
It's possible. Like, I mean, maybe new Nintendo 3DS, but yeah, because like the Super Mario 64 decompilation struggles on the regular 3DS, right?
Yeah, most, because I know like Luigi's Mansion was remade on the 3DS, so I feel like if GameCube games are gonna be on the 3DS at all, they'd have to be like a complete like remake or something like that, or like a completely overhauled project. So
I think it'd be possible. I just don't know like how much of the game they'd have to scale down.
Sushi, you said, all right, I got my final eShop game on the 3DS. Have you modded your 3DS? Because you don't even have to buy them on the eShop if you do that.
Yeah, honestly, if you mod your 3DS, you can play any game at any point and get all the themes and everything. Because the themes are going to be gone, the Street Pass stuff is all going to be gone, and some of that stuff you can't even get anymore. Like, there are some apps and stuff that you won't be able to get,
and
or even re-download.
It's actually surprisingly easy to mod your 3DS.
Yeah.
That was nothing. Okay.
Honestly, it's the best way to preserve the content. And honestly, eventually, they're gonna get rid of everything. Like, they're gonna get rid of, like, the online stuff, too. So, they're just gonna kill all the features. So I think it's the best thing to kind of eventually mod. You know, don't have to mod it right now, but I would say like it's easy to do, but like compared to a Wii, like a Wii is like easy, you know?
Yeah.
Wii is like basic stuff, but 3DS modding is a bit more difficult.
Combining
I'm
combining fire with fire in Kirby 64 is kind of like oh, I died, but combining fire with fire in Kirby 64 is kind of like Dragon Fire in Forgotten Land.
Oh yeah.
Because is burning the only form of fire in this game? Because like burning is the one where you kind of fly across, or you kind of. But yeah, combining or I guess burning with burning kind of reminds me of the Dragon Fire ability. Actually, can you... Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's see. Yeah, it's cool. Like I really like the Mario 64 3DS port. It's pretty cool. Have you seen my... I made a YouTube short on it. I don't know if you've seen.
Actually, I haven't seen it yet.
But I can send you if you want. Pretty cool. And yeah, now I've got to mod my Wii U so I can play Xenoblade Chronicles X because I am not paying, like, what is it? It's like $60, $70 for that game. I just want to play it. I don't want to like spend that much. So I'm just gonna mod my Wii U instead.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this level again, because,
And apparently there's like the best mod of Mario 64 on the Wii U of like DS, where it adds analog controls. And even analog camera movement, so I want to download that because I want to play it like that. It'd be pretty cool. Let's see. There's this. Also, I want to get the Faces of Evil remaster on my computer, but it refuses to run. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, EC. I tried to get I basically got CDI games running on PC.
That's interesting.
It's really, honestly, I might do a video about how to do it because it was kind of annoying. Basically, I sent everything to Dimitri because he wanted to do it. Because he needed help with it. And I was like, I don't know how to do it, but I did some research and I found that, like, there's a few of emulators that exist, but a lot of them are very, annoying to use. Like, they're not easy to use at all. And I was like, okay, you know, I went around, but then I found this one. Apparently there's some guy that wants you to buy his CDI emulator.
That's weird.
People cracked the emulator. So people made like a version of the emulator that like you don't have to pay for. Because honestly, okay, who's gonna pay like $30
Yeah,
to
that's
play
weird.
Hotel Mario, okay? Like, I don't know, but anyways, I got this version of this emulator that doesn't have the trial thing, whatever, and it works very well. I ran Hotel Mario, Link the Faces of Evil. You know, you get that crisp, clean HD. You know, it's really good. So I did that. It works. I might do a video on it. What do you think?
Yeah.
How to get CDI games running. I mean, it's a CDI emulator. I mean, it's... But I mean, you know, it was kind of hard to like research. So I'm like, why don't I make a video? Because I think it'd just be a good idea to do that. So that's my plan, to do that. I think it could be pretty cool. Like the thing is though, I don't know how well it will like be compatible. You know what I mean? That to me is my only worry is like, cause Demid said he found another emulator, but like it only got him to like a certain amount of like worlds in Hotel Mario. So I'm not sure if this would be the same problem, but this is the easiest one to use anyway. So I don't really know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but I might do a video on how to do it. So that'd be pretty cool. It was pretty easy to do. Although the amount of people that want to play Hotel Mario and Link to the Faces of Evil might be a bit slim, but you know, we all get curious, I guess. So
Yeah.
so maybe it's a good idea if I do that.
I know I am missing some shards, but I'm gonna come back to them and do them off stream before I do the next Kirby 64 stream. Because I know you need some specific combinations to get them.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to find... Honestly, is it just me, or do I find, like, the CDI opening nostalgic for some reason?
Probably because it uses some YouTube hoops.
Like, no, it's like the... You know the one with, like, the disc, right? It goes...
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, the intro... Not like the intro, like, of Hotel Mario, but, like, just the CDI intro. Like, I never really watched those YouTube hoops, like, back in the day, but, like, there's something about it that seems like... You probably, you know,
yeah.
Like, you know, when back in the day when you used to use, like, DVDs, you know, because those are ancient now, and they had like those intros.
Yeah.
Stuff. Like it reminds me of that kind of stuff. It's, you know, in the far future. I'm so old. So yeah, interesting.
It feels weird to inhale underwater, because you normally... Yeah, it's weird to use copy abilities underwater, because you usually don't in Kirby games. You usually only, like, spit water.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the lighting in that area. It's so nice.
Yeah. It looks really good for a Nintendo 64 game.
Yeah, I love like the way the lighting looks, like with the blue in the back, and stuff. It looks really nice. I like that. And they're using some like element, like you see they're kind of almost using like an emboss kind of look to make things.
Yeah.
Like, there's some really good techniques that they use in game that they try to make things look 3D just by using some sort of like light map that isn't actually like modeled, but it's just a texture that looks like it's having like light on it. So
Weird how there's no underwater levels in Forgotten Land. I feel like they haven't really figured out what to do for underwater 3D in Kirby games yet. That's probably why.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it'd be really difficult to do that, wouldn't it? Oh, here we see, Pinky want to know if she could join the stream.
Okay, yeah. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other call here.
Well, I guess at least I Love You Reese is not in the chat, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's a quite a relief, I guess.
Hey!
Hey! It's
Hello.
me.
what's up?
Welcome to the stream.
Yes, it's me again. Oh boy. Oh boy, where do I begin?
Yeah, it's great to talk to you again since I haven't talked to you on voice chat for a while.
Yeah. What'd you think of the drawing I did?
Oh yeah, oh that's really good with the coconut Fred and toaster.
Okay. Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Also, for anyone in the chat, please watch The Brave Little Toaster. It's an amazing movie. And also hashtag toaster for Disney Plus and hashtag coconut Fred for HBO Max.
Yeah. I seen you supporting hashtag toaster.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
And
Like,
you know,
a lot.
yeah, they actually I feel like Toaster has been getting a lot of attention lately because there was the Nostalgia Critic episode that came out recently.
You know what the funny thing is that when I saw that Valsky, whatever how you pronounce his name, I thought it was you that was responsible for getting.
Oh, yeah,
like
I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't expect to see that.
I thought it was you that brought his attention.
I don't even know how I don't even know how we found out about that. Like that was interesting.
Oh my god. Oh lord.
I like the
boy.
location you're in Kirby 64. Really cool.
Yeah.
Toaster looks like a fun design, simple yet fun design.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It's like kind of
Just like Fred. Just like how Fred has a simple but yet fun design.
Yeah, I feel like Kirby's probably like my favorite
Yeah,
character
simple,
design.
Uh-huh.
But really, like very simple characters, but they're effective,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, this location looks really cool.
Yeah.
It almost looks impressive for the Nintendo 64.
What'd you think of the coconut Fred thing I sent you?
Oh wait, which?
Today.
Oh yeah, I thought that was interesting.
I bet you were hoping for the pilot, weren't you?
Yeah.
I bet you were kind of like got a little excited, but then you probably kind of like.
Well, I
know.
still thought it was. I wasn't really disappointed. I thought it was still interesting.
Yeah. It was this animate. This is like that was like an animation test, and this was like that animation test was completed a few months before, the actual air dates.
That's interesting.
Like, a few months before the show premiered.
So was it
And
was it lost before like was it lost
No.
before?
Not necessarily, because it was just something that we
Yeah.
didn't
Or
know.
that wasn't really searched for. That wasn't really yeah.
This just happened to be on Vimeo,
Hmm.
and by a like an animation team that works on the show, like an animation studio YouTube channel that worked on the show. Also, so apparently the new SpongeBob episode, the latest SpongeBob episode that's coming out, is storyboarded by someone who did the storyboards for Coconut Fred.
Oh, that's interesting.
Eddie Trigueros or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but they did the storyboards for No News is Good News episode. You know, the first episode.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I remember you said that was the one that had pacing issues or something like that.
Yeah.
That was it. Honestly, it's a good episode. It's a good way to start the series. that episode was great as a starter episode, but when you start to rate the episodes like all as a series as a whole, this one's like just an okay episode at
Yeah.
best. I think Master of Disaster is definitely better than No News is Good News.
Oh yeah, that one is really good.
Oh, did you say that Master of Disaster was like your second favorite episode?
Yeah.
I
like how chaotic it is.
I think Master of Disaster was like the first episode that was developed for the show.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Considering the pilot. You know?
Yeah, it seems like a very first episode-esque kind of episode.
Yeah, the Master of Disaster, like obviously that the pilot looks like a early version of Master of Disaster. Considering like, some of the scenes that were found within the pilots. Oh, by the way, you should try to promote the HBO thing more too.
Yeah.
I mean, Toaster isn't the only one that needs attention. Fred
Yeah.
needs attention too.
Oh yeah. They both do.
Definitely. I haven't seen Brave Little Toaster yet.
Oh yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's really good.
I heard great things. I heard scary things or whatever.
Oh yeah, there are some scary parts of the movie.
Like traumatizing a generation of kids or something like that.
Yeah. I actually surprisingly wasn't. Like, I mean, I was kind of shocked by the air conditioner scene when I was a little kid. But actually, have you seen the air conditioner scene, or have you not seen it and you don't want me to spoil it for you?
I think Jamie already told me about
Okay.
it.
Do you know?
I don't need to hear more about it.
Okay, I try not to watch any reviews of it. I want you to be surprised by the movie.
Yeah, I won't. I want to go into this as blind as possible.
Kirby dies via diamond.
Also, you're the what was I gonna say? The comments that you got for your the Coconut Fred thing you posted, you posted like for the hashtag spreading. Woo!
Yeah.
Cold comments.
Yeah, I feel like there was definitely a mixture of kind of like negative and positive comments. They're like, "Oh, the show doesn't need to come back. It was always bad. There was a reason why it's not on streaming services." And then other people were like, yeah,
Give it a second chance, like, you know.
Yeah.
Christ. Oh. So, did I tell you that, you know the Stardian or Stargino, whatever his name is?
I forgot.
Apparently, I showed him Coconut Fred, and guess what? He decided to binge watch the entire series.
Oh yeah, actually, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he binge watched the series in one sitting.
Wow.
I know.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna get bored because it's a really crazy series. So.
Oh yeah, Jamie watched the first episode. No News is Good News.
Oh, was this after she saw other episodes?
Huh?
Was this after
she only watched No News is Good News. So far. Yeah. But you know what she said? What her thoughts on it?
What?
It's a crazy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff just kind of happens.
It's a fever dream. All right, definitely a fever dream. Oh yeah, of course. I know that Mr. Enter hates Coconut Fred. Oh god.
I mean, not surprised by that.
But like, obviously, Mr. Enter put it on his top 10 worst cartoons of the 2000s list.
Well, I mean, Mr. Enter is pretty controversial, so I mean...
Like, this was like 5 years ago. Like, and guess, look what, he put it on number 10. And he put the theme song as the top, as one of the top 20 worst cartoon theme songs.
What?
Yeah.
It's a bop. I don't know why.
I know.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually pretty catchy.
It's so catchy. It's legit a bop. And you know what the worst part is? You know what's also on that list?
What?
What's higher than Coconut Fred? This is a crime. Kirby right back at you.
Oh, no, that is a crime. That oh.
That takes it too
Oh. Please tell me it wasn't on the theme song list, because I feel like that has one of the best theme songs.
Yeah, that is so good, that theme song.
I know. Oh,
I don't know how anyone can hate Kirby right back at you. It's like, it's amazing.
Bro, there's like, there's so much worse than that.
Listen, he likes the show itself, but he doesn't like, he hates the theme song.
Wait, of Kirby right back at you.
Yeah.
You're being serious.
I'm being serious.
I thought you said it was the show. The theme song? That's like just as bad.
That's like, bro, that's too far.
Like, that has one of the best theme songs.
Good.
Actually, I would say it's one of the best theme songs of the 2000s.
It's catchy, it has a good, like, tune to it. That's a bit weird.
And I feel it's really iconic. I get it stuck in my head all the time. I don't know how anyone could hate that.
Someone who hates it does not like happiness. Like, literally, that song is really good.
Hey, Penke, look, Coconut Fred reference. Because I'm a volcano.
I like the power up, it's cool.
Yeah, there's actually, it kind of reminds me of the one, fire evolved copy ability in Forgotten Land.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone died. What did I miss?
Reese, a question. Did you complete Future Connected in Xenoblade Chronicles?
I actually haven't, but I might do that after I play 2. But
yeah.
Oh, who's Mr. Enter? Oh, it's a controversial cartoon reviewer. I mean, like, he was also the one who said that they should have referenced 9/11 in, Turning Red.
Oh, is it that guy?
Yes.
Oh, that's so stupid. I'm just like, what? Why is that necessary to the context of the story?
That's so...
Okay, so basically, it's on number 12 in this list, on worst cartoon theme songs.
Wait, Kirby? That is an absolute crime. I don't know how anyone can dislike that.
Number 1.
I know it's good. I know it's good to respect people's opinions.
No, it's not SpongeBob.
I know it's good to respect people's opinions usually, but that is not an opinion you should respect right there. That is just absolutely wrong.
That is bad taste.
That is just an awful take.
You know what where he put Coconut Fred on? The theme song for that?
What?
18.
Well, I mean, I'd say I like Kirby 60. I'm not.
Or Kirby right back at
I like Kirby right back at his theme song probably more than Coconut Fred, but
Coconut Fred's is pretty catchy though.
Yeah, but like to me, I think I don't know. Like that's
I'm
a bit
curious to know,
weird.
but what is your favorite? I mean, if you've seen any, what is your favorite Warner Brothers show or Warner Brothers cartoon?
I guess the Cartoon Network fits in there, right? So you could technically say from there too, right? Or
if it's made by Warner Brothers Animation, then sure.
Does Tom and Jerry count?
Yeah. Hold on.
So, yeah, I don't know exactly which ones are.
Actually, or yeah, also Scooby-Doo would count too, right?
Yeah, that
like
counts.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I would probably say Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Huh.
That one was really good.
with like the Powerpuff
Where's
Girls
where's
and
that
does that
from?
count? Is that Warner Brothers, right? Isn't it the same studios?
What?
And it's also
Powerpuff Girls?
the Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab. Are those the same? Like, aren't those
no.
also Warner Bros? No, I thought it was like the same, like kind of similar studios, like Hanna-Barbera Studios did those.
Teen Titans is Warner Brothers.
Oh, I see. I guess technically the Lego Movie is Warner Brothers as well.
Wait a minute, hold
Well,
on.
doesn't
Is it? Is it? Hold on. Is it? Yes, it is.
I know anything other
The
than like
original-
anything other than Disney and
Teen Titans Go.
anything
Teen
other
Titans Go
than
was-
Disney and Viacom's properties, I kind of forget who owns who.
Yeah.
I know like a lot of them like nowadays are kind of owned, like a lot of them are owned by one company, so it's kind of confusing to tell like which one was because I was just thinking like the like which shows aired on which channels.
Wait, what was that Scooby-Doo thing you just said? Which Mystery Incorporated? Okay.
Yeah.
It was on Cartoon Network, but it is, by Warner Brothers. Like, that was made in Warner Brothers Animations.
Yeah.
And the same with Johnny Test and Coconut Fred.
I feel like it's kind of like I was saying, like anything other than Nickelodeon's or Disney's properties, I kind of get confused by, because I feel like there's a lot of like with ownership of like the certain of those cartoons. I feel like it kind of gets a little kind of blurry, I guess.
So my memories of Kids WB.
Because you think of like Warner Bros. And Hanna-Barbera, Cartoon Network, it kind of gets confusing when you look at like a lot of the different cartoons, because you kind of think like some of them aired on the same channel at certain times, and it's.
Yeah, exactly.
So about this Kids WB thing. That's not actually the channel. That's actually like.
Warner is like a big amalgamation of stuff. Yeah.
It's Kids WB is technically the morning part of the WB channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's the WB that is the channel, and then Kids WB was a part of like the morning.
Oh, it's like
block.
Yeah.
Morning and afternoon
I like how the
channel.
Maxim tomato looks in this game.
And you know what happened to Kids WB? I mean, you know what happened to WB?
Yeah, it got, I guess, just shut down, right? The block ended?
Yes, and now the channel is, they pretty much sort of like merged, and now it's the CW.
Hey, look, this lightning sword is pretty cool. Or the electric sword.
Basically, Warner Brothers and CW kind of merged that channel, and now it's the CW. That's what it is today. Bro, imagine if they brought back Kids WB. Like the WB.
That would
To
be
like TV. That would be a dream come true.
I mean, well, most of the time, most of that stuff airs on Cartoon Network, so...
Yeah. When I was a kid, I was never really allowed to watch Cartoon Network. I don't know. I don't know why.
This is, you know, this is kind of like a lightsaber that I'm holding. Like this one,
You know, I mean, I remember I told you about how, hey, Johnny Test started out in Kids WB, but then moved to Cartoon Network after, you know, Kids WB died. I think we were close to, from what I've heard, I think we were close to getting that with Coconut Fred.
That would have been the best case scenario for Coconut Fred.
God, I know, right? But the disadvantage for me is that I wouldn't be allowed to watch Cartoon Network. That's like, Christ, like. And plus, like.
Oh, this is wait. Is this a remix of Dreamland 3? I think this one song here is actually. Yeah, I think this is a remix of a song from Dreamland 3.
Like, I think like the fact, you know why it was canceled? Like it couldn't have like another third season or whatever, because of the lack of funding.
So it wasn't even ratings.
I think that was another part of it too.
Oh.
No, like the ratings was the ratings was just the result of actually no how to say.
I mean ratings
series,
I mean
series,
ratings like viewership.
Oh, it had good viewership from what I've heard.
Yeah, like I was talking about like TV. Do you know what I mean by ratings? Like the amount of people watching it when it was airing.
Oh.
That's what I mean by ratings.
That's what I get. Yeah, that's good. It was pretty successful in terms of that. But you remember how I said that the first season was originally gonna have 13 episodes, but then was cut to 9 due to like bad, like, you know, reviews or something like that, and then the last 4 were just saved for season 2. They were just cut in half, and then just like, man, never forget what they took away from you. Like, legit, literally 1984.
Yeah.
That was me when I found out it was canceled back in 2006. Literally 1984.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back to some of these levels to get the.
About that Stardian guy, or Stargino, he watched the entire series in one sitting, and now he's gonna do a review for it. For the series, and I'm actually helping him out on it.
You know,
in terms of like research and stuff like that.
You know, Cart Fesser, who's gonna be in the Brave Little Toaster, the next watch party. I think you should get him to watch it.
He saw the intro. He saw the intro.
I got him into Brave Little Toaster, so I think you should get him into Coconut Fred. You know these waterfalls are basically, hey look, it's a Brave Little Toaster reference because there's all these waterfalls here. You'll get it when you watch the movie.
No wait, that's the mistletoe reference. You know, from the episode of Coconut Fred. You know,
yeah.
Like there's like a waterfall, or whatever, in the mistletoe.
That's interesting how the invincibility theme is different in this game, in Kirby 64. Cartfesser moment, yeah. I didn't know there was a remix of a Dreamland 3 song in this game. That's pretty cool.
That's neat. The level looks really nice.
This game is basically a direct sequel to Dreamland 3, so it makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of elements were pretty much borrowed. It's interesting how Kirby games came out pretty late in like a lot of systems' lives.
Yeah.
So, like the Game Boy one was pretty late. Then you had Dreamland 2, a bit later as well. Then Dreamland 3 was really late, in like 1997.
That was one of the last first-party SNES games. And then on the Wii, there was Return to Dreamland and even Epic Yarn were kind of both. I guess Epic Yarn was more in the middle of the Wii's lifespan, but then since that was I think the original release date was 2010 for some regions.
Yeah. Yeah, those came out a lot later. I mean, like, even, this game 2000, right? Crystal Shards, a bit later as well. Tilt and Tumble was on the Game Boy Color a little later. So, the DS, though, had so many, and same with the 3DS. Like, those systems got it, like, pretty quick, those games.
Amazing Mirror also came out late in the Game Boy Advance, even though there were a lot of Game Boy Advance
How about,
games
like,
that came...
Nightmare in Dreamland?
That was towards the beginning, actually, of the Game Boy Advance.
Don't say those two words ever again.
Yeah, maybe the...
Don't tell Channel Kirby, though. Don't tell Channel Kirby. That's his favorite Kirby game.
I mean, that game has multiplayer.
No, not Nightmare in Dreamland, but Amazing Mirror. That's his favorite Kirby game.
Why?
Wait.
Out of all the games.
This
Well,
Nightmare
because he
have like multiplayer though.
He likes that you can like explore in it. That it's like all interconnect. That's what he likes about it.
What is his favorite spin-off Kirby game?
Air Ride. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Air Ride.
Cultured. Anyone who doesn't say Air Ride as their favorite spin-off is wrong. They're wrong.
And also,
They're lying to themselves.
a plug on my own channel. I'm gonna do another Kirby 64 stream tomorrow with Channel Kirby. I'm only gonna do it with Channel Kirby. That's why I'm doing it with both of you tonight. So because I kind of like to do the Channel Kirby streams just with Channel Kirby.
Wait, did you ask Channel Kirby about the thing?
I'm gonna ask it tomorrow.
Okay. I want to talk to Channel Kirby.
I could maybe on another stream, but I was kind of planning this like ahead for a while, so
Yeah, no problem.
I'll definitely do a stream with Channel Kirby and both of you.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get to Beach to do another stream with me sometime. He
hasn't streamed quite a bit.
Is the Meech gonna be in the thing?
Oh, I'm not sure.
The event? Have you like asked him?
I asked him about the first one, but he wasn't able to, so I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. I have been talking to him more lately, so maybe he could do a stream with me sometime soon.
Alright, cool. Oh, by the way, something interesting about Origami King. About the Origami Castle area.
Oh, wasn't there going to be another floor?
There was going to be originally a third floor, but it was scrapped.
Yeah.
Possibly due to time constraints.
What if that third floor was cut around the same time they cut Peach as a boss? Because wasn't because of the animations.
I don't think I should mention too much because there's someone in the chat that still hasn't finished a game. Devin.
Oh, Origami King.
Yeah.
Has he passed that one part? The one
he's only in the he passed the red streamer so far.
Oh,
Meet the colored
there.
pencils boss.
There's a scene coming up with a certain character that you meet. I'm not gonna say anything more.
Friends,
Oh, boy.
he bought the game. He got to like, I think he got trying like the forest area. Then he was like, yeah, this is boring.
Who?
One of my friends. Probably you might know him. Reese. He's Lucky Lakitu. He does like some videos and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of them before.
What about it? He got through.
So he got through like
Whispering Woods.
yeah, and then he got to like the castle, and then he was like, yeah, he did streamed it like one day, and then he never touched it again.
Did he not like it?
I don't think so. He just like, he just didn't like it. I think.
Was he
So
negative towards it?
I don't know. He just doesn't want to play it. I keep telling him like play this game. And he's like, I don't know. It's like,
Right.
You know, Origami King is actually the only modern Paper Mario game that I like.
You don't like Color Splash?
I'm sorry, but I don't like the battle system.
I thought you got used to it.
Well, I don't hate Color Splash, and I don't dislike Color Splash. I think it's just kind of like it, like cause like for some reason I feel like it's just
I know someone that I know a lot of people who actually favor Sticker Star more than Color Splash.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I actually like the battle system in Sticker Star. Well, I don't like either of them, but the battle system in either of them. But I don't think the battle system in Sticker Star is as bad as the one in Color Splash. Like, I mean, at least in Sticker Star, you could like select the attacks, and it.
You know Fawful's Minion?
Yes, yeah, I've heard of them.
You know what Paper Mario battle system he said was the worst?
What?
Origami King.
Oh wow. I actually
And
like.
he likes that game.
And you know, with Origami King, I think the battle system in that game, was, I mean, if it had a few tweaks, I would, I actually kind of liked it. Like,
Yeah, it was different,
Yeah.
but I think it worked. Like,
honestly,
it
I feel like
tedious.
if they added like, if they kind of combined it with the style of like 64 in Thousand Year
What
Door,
If they had
it would
the
be
flower
like a
system
really
and
good.
stuff, I think it would be
Hear me
cool.
out.
Like if they had stuff like that.
Hear me out about the battle system. You know how people would have liked the battle system? If how the whole circular thing could work?
How?
If the ring part, like the puzzle part, was removed, and the whole thing, the sphere, the circular 360 thing is still there, and they're all lined up, always. And all you do is just see, like, just
You know,
pick
honestly, if they
pick the row, like pick the row they're in, like just to
Yeah,
attack.
actually, yeah.
Oh, I see.
If they strategically put enemies in different areas where you can actually strategize what moves to make, like let's say they add different like badges like the other Paper Mario game, and then they do it so where it attacks like certain areas, and then you can kind of like strategize.
I feel like people would love the game more if the battle system works like how I mentioned.
Yeah, I actually think that would work really well, even though I didn't mind the puzzle aspect of it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I understand why people don't like the Sticker Star and Color Splash one, but I can never understand why people don't like the Origami King one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's fun.
At its basis.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have had a system with EXP with that battle system that they had in Origami King.
I get the EXP problem. I get it.
Because like I feel like
everything else I don't
Yeah.
get. A lot of complaints I hear are the time limit, and I don't get it.
you know I feel like
Time limit's fine.
honestly I feel like it would have been
I feel like the time limit, it works. But for Super Paper Mario 3 flipping mechanic, that's where I say, yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to limit you to do that.
Yeah, I feel like the time limit is a little too strict in Super Paper Mario's flipping thing.
Yeah, that one is that when I say yeah.
I know you don't like Super Paper Mario, but I really like Super Paper Mario. But I do have a couple problems with the gameplay in that game, like because I feel like
Honestly,
the
I
boss
like
fights are too easy. I feel.
I honestly rather play New Soup than Super Paper Mario again.
I mean, it's not the best platformer, you know.
Like honestly, New Soup games are really good design.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, like Super Paper Mario
despite it
is
being
it's not a
generic,
good
but, hey,
platformer
it's-
game.
You know, the original New Super Mario Bros. Is actually pretty unique. Like, they have, like, a lot of enemies
I never played that one.
Oh, you haven't played the original New Super Mario Bros?
No. and
That
people-
was my childhood. That's an amazing game.
You know
Get
what?
on an emulator.
My childhood was probably horrible because I never had an original DS.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
either. I did not have an original DS.
Not even a
In my-
DSi?
No.
Wow.
I had a Wii and a Samsung
Wow,
tablet
you
that
missed
barely
out.
functioned.
Both of you missed out so much. Like, there is, like, a ton of great
My-
games on the DS.
my first Nintendo handheld was the 3DS.
Yeah,
My first game on it, Mario Kart 7.
like, I experienced my first 2D and 3D Mario game on the DS with 64 DS and New Super Mario Bros.
I never played 64 DS either.
You know-
played original 64.
I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I actually liked 64 DS more than the original 64. Even though the controls are weird, I feel like there's more content in DS, and I
think.
Yeah,
from
honestly,
what
like it's on
from what
Wii
I've
U with
heard-
the mod. I
from
want to play it there.
From what I've heard, that the 64 DS, the controls kind of ruined the game.
Yeah, apparently there's a mod for Wii U that gives it better controls. That's why I want to try it out because
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of like the controls at all.
From what I've heard, there's a dash
so-
button, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
Why
honestly,
do
like
that?
I don't know. I can't get behind the controls. That's why I want to play that mod version because it will remove all those issues.
I'm not sure if
From
it's
what
I'm not sure if
Play
it's just
it.
because I'm used to it, but I actually didn't
From
find the
what I've
controls
heard-
that bad.
From what I've heard, from what I've heard in early footage of New Soup DS, Mario could punch.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they also had 64 enemies in some of them. Well, I know they do in the
Never
final
forget-
game, but
never forget what they took away from you.
yeah, and they also I feel like I mean even though the final game is
They took away Mario's punching.
even though the
literally 1994.
Yeah. oh they also removed spin drifts too.
You can probably mod
And
punching in.
and the 64 blocks because do you know the blocks that the exclamation blocks that they had in 64 for like the metal cap and different things like that? Like there was
yeah.
like the green one and blue one. They actually
Yeah,
had
I know.
they originally had those in
Well,
DS
guess what?
in New Super Mario Bros. DS.
Really?
Yeah.
For what though?
They were in like really early footage. I'm not sure. It was like 2004 or 2005, I think. There was like a
2004.
actually.
It was when the DS was shown.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I think it might have been 2005. The footage that I'm thinking of. There was like ones with the Womps in the castle.
If it's the ones that with Mario punching, then yeah, that's 2004.
Yeah, because I know there's one with the Womps in the castle that might have been 2005, but they did have like a lot of 64 elements in that. I mean, they
How
did.
That game took way too long to make. Like they first announced in 2004, and then first footage in 2004, and then released in 2006. Literally a few days after the Sir Lot episode, it aired. I mean,
Yeah, that game took a very because like they also did didn't they make those games what's it called? Didn't they make
You
the
know what I heard? New Super. I mean, you Eat Soup. Took 3 years to make.
That's a bit surprising, especially since like they did the Game Boy Advance games. They didn't make any original Mario game for the Game Boy Advance, so
I mean, I
mean,
I
like 2D
don't. I
game.
never owned it. I played You Eat Soup, but only at a friend's house. I don't have the game on Wii U. If I were to get the game, it would be the Wii U version.
Yeah, the Switch version is worse because they removed the boost mode.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
And the boost mode was actually fun. So.
And from what I've heard, like controls are better on the Wii U version or something like that.
Yeah, actually, one of the things I would say about the Switch version that I dislike is that if you're playing in multiplayer, one person has to play as the easy mode, like with Toadette.
Oh Christ! Wasn't Nabbit like the one though?
Oh, or yeah, there is Nabbit, but there's also Toadette. Oh, and you also become Peachette, which was the inspiration for Bowsette.
We don't.
Yeah.
I just said don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
I mean, at least something came out of that game. So.
Oh, Christ, no, please.
Wait, am I soft locked? Because I can't move for some reason with Kirby. That's weird.
What just happened? How is the game running? I'm curious to know.
Well, that's weird.
It runs pretty well, but I died there.
Kirby broke the dimension, and now he's ascending into like a multiverse.
What on earth is that a glitch?
I'm not sure what that was, but I like lost control of Kirby for a second. I think that might have been just like a glitch or something, because I think I like did something with the copy ability, but that was weird. Because sometimes you like after
how do you feel about not getting the Kirby GCN?
I'm disappointed because that looked really good.
I guess you could say it with me, literally 1984. Imagine if Nintendo, remember the NES and Super
Do you know what
NES Classic Edition? Remember those things? Imagine if they continued up to the GameCube and
then they had Kirby, yeah.
Kirby GCN.
I wish it was a Game Boy one. I want a Game Boy one so badly. A Game Boy Classic Edition. That'd be so cool.
You know, Kirby GCN isn't the only canceled Kirby game on the GameCube. There was also Tilt and Tumble. Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. Like
there's actually a lot of canceled Kirby games.
Air Ride was also in development hell.
Yeah, because when you realize there's actually like a lot of.
I think from what I've heard, that took 8 years to make.
Yeah, because they started off with the
Kirby Bowl 64.
Kirby Bowl 64, which was the sequel to
And that's why it's the best Kirby game ever made.
Yeah, how like they did a bunch of projects and not a lot of them ended up going anywhere.
Actually, God, I want a sequel to Air Ride so badly. Oh God, you have no idea. You have no idea how long.
Maybe one day. I mean, they've done a lot of spin-offs. I could see them making a remaster.
Yeah.
Or a brand new version.
I could see them doing a follow-up instead. Like, come on.
Kirby Air Ride 2 Battle League.
Please. Bro, imagine if I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts on the finish it later sort of games?
It really like it depends, I think, on certain games. Like I don't like the approach in general, but like sometimes
like if Mario Maker 2, I feel like it was good because I feel like if the game has enough content at launch, I feel like it's okay to have updates like that in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but if the game is lacking when it like first comes out and everything, I feel like that's where it's a problem. Though I don't think it makes the game automatically bad though, because I think
people are like, oh, this game got an update, it's bad now, send it to the bin. It's like, no.
I think I could care less, and I kind of like it. It's fine. It just gives me a reason to keep coming back.
Yeah, in some scenarios, yeah, that works, but in others like Mario Golf that was missing ranked matches, I feel like that was kind of disappointing, because I feel like ranked matches would have kept the game...
God, God, don't get me started on Mario Golf. On NSO.
Yeah, I think the game that did it the best was Mario Maker. I think that's the one that
Don't
did it
get
the
me
best.
started on Mario Golf on NSO.
Oh, I was talking about
Super Rush.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait, I
boy.
can't control Kirby again. Did I glitch out? Look at this.
Did I tell you? I know.
Yo,
I
take
saw-
the video
Did
and put it on
did
Twitter
I
and be like
tell
that
you-
thing.
I don't think this is NSO. I think this might be a glitch because that's weird.
Like from the game.
Did
I think
did
that it might be from the game. Here I'm just gonna.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you what they did to Mario Golf?
What? What they do?
All right, they removed tournament codes.
But they moved to what?
Removes tournament codes.
Oh.
They
I
feature. They
see.
removed that feature.
But I'm gonna
Why?
go ahead and end the stream now.
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse?
Wait,
They
what?
they Luigi doesn't say fuck in this version. Literally 1984.
I'm gonna go ahead.
0 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Literally unplayable.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to tune in to the next Kirby 64 stream that I do tomorrow with Channel Kirby. So anyways, bye.
Yeah.
Did it end?